Welcome back, everybody. We are going to be doing Donkey Kong Country 3 Dixie Kong's Double Trouble with the color bid war, which was the alternate color scheme that has won. The runner that is going to be doing this with me is CousinCatnip, and take it away.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for one of the hypest runs you are going to see today? I want to make sure that if you see something you like today, you give us some cat faces. That's all I ask for. Cat faces, any cat face you got, can be excited, can be happy, can be whatever. But if you see something good today, we got to see cat faces. I already know we're behind, so I'll do a countdown. We're going to start this run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Start!
So we have Donkey Kong Country 3. One of the fastest monkeys you'll ever see. And right off the bat, we're already going to perform a trick where we hold back and B, skipping Wrinkly Kong. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Wrinkly this run. And right off the bat, we got even more stuff. Skipping this text super fast. So fast that we're actually ahead of time right now. And so we're going to make our way over to the first world. And you may be asking, what does any percent mean? Well, if you watch the Metroid runs, it might mean we're corrupting the entire game. But in this game, we're simply just going to be, performing a few different tricks and glitches. Nothing too insane. One thing I do always love about this game is that as a speedrun game, unlike Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, this game is like 90% platforming. You are spending the majority of your time moving, rolling, jumping, maybe some team throwing, but you're never going to be spending time, just trying to perform glitches. We don't got time for glitches. So you may have noticed that I'm going to very specific spots in these levels, and that is because there is warp barrels hidden in each part of the level. So if we throw our Kong into them, we activate it, we get there, level is done. Look at that. We're already heading over to level 3. Not even a minute into the run. So one thing that makes the any percent run a lot of fun is that you sort of skip a lot of the boring levels. A lot of the kind of long, gimmicky, like that 1 mil level, Squeals on Wheels. Shoutouts to Kiddy Kong's one move, by the way. And so in this level, if you go here, team throw, go up diagonal, there's your warp barrel. We're out of here. Title trouble? Not anymore. By the way, look at this guy. Look how hype he gets. Hey! Best character in the game. So next up, Skitter's Row. If you hold jump and right, you will go through it faster. This will allow you to keep your momentum. You may be noticing that I'm rolling and jumping. And by rolling and jumping, you actually get the fastest speed in the game. So it's a speed run. If we're not moving fast, then we're moving slow, right? So if you don't see me rolling and jumping, there's probably a reason for it. But for the most part, that's the primary movement of the game. But yeah, remember I talked about levels that aren't really the best? This level, for example. Yeah, no. We're not doing it today. No Ellie. Or minimal Ellie, I guess. You may be wondering why I'm playing the Japanese version. Some would say that I'm kind of crazy, but it's because of a certain glitch called Bleak Skip. The North American version has something called Chaos Skip, while the Japanese version has Bleak Skip. And you're gonna see it later on. But first, we gotta get this quick kill on Belcha. He had one too many Scooby Snacks, but we're gonna get a quick kill here by feeding him his bugs super quick right there. Fun fact, you can soft lock on this boss. We're not gonna show that off today. And we grab the coin on the left, skipping the cutscene a little bit quicker. You might be able to hear it, maybe not. I'm kind of yelling right now. And like that, 3 minutes in, off to World 2. It's going to be an amazing run, ladies and gentlemen, and Kongs and Apes and everybody in the audience. Let's do this. So getting in to the next level. These monkeys are super mad. I'm not sure what our Kong friends did to upset them so much, but they are retaliating by whatever means they have. And I mean, they are monkeys, so we are going to be seeing... Anyways, continuing on, we're going to be dodging all this stuff. We're going to be going up here, and just on the little edge of the lip here, you do a little roll, and you can kind of clip down into that warp barrel without having to do, sort of a long, tedious, trying to figure it out section. Next up is the speedrun level. This game literally has a level that is built in to speedrun. So if you ever want to show your stuff, this is the level to do it. So right away, rolling through these enemies, picking up speed when we can, going up here, throwing up to that barrel. And you may be noticing I'm trying not to jump when I throw. That's going to waste time. If you're able to do it from the ground, why not, right? So next up is the one level that I pretty much don't want to play, and why I do any percent. And while we're finishing up this section, this last of the warps, before we get into the rest of the run, I want to say one thing that's really cool about this game is that even though we are going to be doing, you know, maybe a glitch or two, you can still get a sub 1 hour time, like a really good time, without doing any kind of crazy glitches. In fact, this boss coming up, I'm not going to be doing the very fast strat. We're going to be doing the slow strat, and we're still going to get a good time. So, cat faces all day, right? That's what I'm talking about. So this is one of the last levels here. Again, still just making our way through, throwing up, doing the warp barrels. This is the guy, by the way, that you race, and if you beat him, he gets super mad. But we're not going to be exhibiting that today. We got bigger fish to fry. Dr. K. Rulenstein is up to no good, and we gotta put a stop to that. So yeah, nice little team throw over that bird gets us going all the way to the second boss. The second boss, Arak's Ambush, it is an arachnid. And essentially, like I said, I'm going to be showing actually one of the super safe consistent strats. The fast strat is to go up there with a team throw with Kitty Kong, and then consistently chuck barrels into the spider's face. It sounds really fun, but it's very hard to do. And we're in a marathon, and I haven't been able to get it consistently. But if you do this and hit him in the same spots every time, you may be noticing you can jump on its legs. And yeah, you can do that. You can also skip one of these ball phases, but I've only ever been able to do it once, and not, you know, not consistently. But anyways, that's the boss. Like I said, kind of a slower strat, but we're still good. Still under 6 minutes. Heading to Funky Kong, and when we get to Funky Kong, I need you to count how many hammer flips does Hunky Kong? He's Hunky Kong today. How many hammer flips does Hunky Kong do? How many does he do? Let's count them. 1. We got 2. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's got 3, 4, 5. Yo, he's a machine today. Yo, how many more? How many more? Yo, who guessed 5? He might do 6 though. He might do a 6. Let's see. Come on, Funky. Come on, we're waiting for it. Oh, he did. Oh, what? A 7. Yo, he is out of control. So I'm going to go to the real World 3. I know there's going to be someone in chat being like, wait a minute, that's not World 3. And to you, I say this is real World 3. So if you know this level, this is up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right. If you know, you know. But the idea is that the strat of this level is when you're going against those, I believe they're called buzzers, something like that. When you're going near them, you do not want to be there when they spawn. So if you go up left, like here, for example, you perfectly go past all of them. And a lot of the hitboxes are interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate that. And I do want to talk about the water levels in this game. Music's super moody. I feel like that is a given, considering it's a Donkey Kong Country game. But you may notice that the water levels in this game, they don't focus... Oop, I messed it up. I don't get to show off the trick. You may be noticing they focus more on like... sort of like obstacles they set up, and then you establish and do them. I find in like Donkey Kong Country 1 especially, that game does a lot of like, gotcha! And I don't mean Genshin Impact. I mean, essentially it's like putting enemies in spots that like you can't honestly react to. Do we get the camera trick? No! But we did get the 4. The rarely seen 4. So I just wanted to show off that glitch. That was a RNG manipulation for later in the game. Don't worry about that. So we're out of there. Still going to the next level. Rocket Barrel Ride. Gonna be some fun little techniques you're gonna see here. Perhaps things you've done before in your own casual playthroughs, maybe not. Gonna grab the Kong, because I did have to do that manipulation earlier. Yeah. So, fun stuff with this game, rolling, jumping, like I've said before, but you may also notice that the cliffs and the ledges are a bit of a lie. So check this out, coming up right here in a second. Hop over to the speed, jump up, what? Ha! What ledge? What do you mean? So if you hold jump, this is why we wanted Dixie Kong behind, so that we could use that damage boost and fly on over. Coming on over, we're gonna be shooting on up, going across, pretty standard here, fun little trick here, check this out. Whee! And then we're gonna come up here, shoot on over. We're gonna grab the midway just in case anything terrible goes wrong. I mean, it is a marathon run, and I'm commentating my own run, so can I get a commentator's curse for my own commentary? We'll find out. Stay tuned. So this next part, we're gonna do the same trick, but this time Kitty Kong is gonna take the lead. And by the way, I wanna point out, we are playing the Japanese version of Donkey Kong Country 3. which is actually called Super Donkey Kong 3. And did you know that Kiddy Kong's name isn't actually Kiddy Kong, but Dinky Kong? So if we want to be true to this version, by the way, little trick here, team throw up. We're going to be addressing him as Dinky Kong from now on. So coming up here, jumping on up, we took damage on purpose. We want solo Dixie for this next stage, because it will get rid of the age-old speedrun arch enemy lag. And you don't want to see lag. You don't want to see lag in this run. Much like Mega Man X, where you want to manipulate those birds at the end of Armored Armadillo. This level, you get rid of Dinky Kong. A lot simpler. It does mean if we get hit, we are super dead. And in this game, dying is a huge punishment. You will honestly spend anywhere between like 30 seconds to a minute, depending on where you died, how you died. Like if you died right in front of a midway barrel, that doesn't matter. But like if we died right there, for example, that would have been like 30 seconds lost. And that adds up. Which is why the estimate's so high. All it takes is for me to die in like one level. Boom. Suddenly, a minute added to the run. Just like that. And it makes it pretty like... what's that emote? Clench? Makes it pretty clench? But we're gonna keep going. There's a fun little trick you could do through these guys, but marathon safe. We're not gonna be exhibiting the strats that will make people cry. We're just gonna be having, like I said, a fun little run. Just a fun little jaunt through the Donkey Kong Country land. So next waterfall level has all these, there's 3 different waterfall levels we see in this run. They all have their own tech, and it's really fun to see because you can sort of remember which one it is when you see it. You're like, oh yeah, this is the one where I do this. So this one is the one where essentially we just have to not die. I know it sounds funny, but there's somewhere, the one before we had to die on purpose. This one's more like, except for one part, like just don't mess up. And the final one has a lot of tricks. So this is like the casual level. And like I said before, a lot of this game, even when you have to do a trick, like the infamous bleak skip coming up later, you don't really have to do them. Like it saves maybe a minute, but you might lose a minute trying to do it. And like, it's all that kind of stuff, right? So you really have to choose your battles. But it's another thing that makes this such a fun speed game, is that there's a lot of versatility with the glitches and tricks you can do. You're not really locked into like, I have to play the Japanese version or the American version. No, unless you're doing like 103% or something. But with this game, especially like any percent, you kind of got like a choose your own adventure. Do you want to do chaos skip? Do you want to do bleak skip? Do you prefer the ice physics in this game? Do you like the beat placement in the North American version better? And that's pretty much it. Do you prefer Dinky Kong, the legend? So speaking of legends, coming up here, we're gonna have Larry the Fish. I don't think that's his real name, but we're calling him Larry. Can we get shout outs to Larry? Cat faces for Larry. So we're gonna grab this barrel for safety. But Larry's a hungry fish. And there's only one way to whet his appetite. And that is not the lurchins, those little urchin guys. It's actually the clownfish. And if we allow Larry to eat the clownfish, whoa, look at that, he turns blue. And a blue Larry's a happy Larry. You don't want a sad Larry in your life. It doesn't really go too well. But if you do the same movements, you'd never really have to worry through this level. Check out this little fun thing here. Ha! That wasn't supposed to happen. RNG manipulation. It's all manipulation. We're gonna grab this fish because I got hit there. We're just gonna play this safe. It's all intentional, chat. Don't you worry. It's all on purpose. So dodging these fish, we're gonna be going up, going around. Like I said, nice water levels. Everything's your own fault. We're gonna kind of just go past that guy. Larry might eat that guy, might not. Doesn't really matter. Go up here. If you turn the opposite way, he usually doesn't eat things. But Larry is really just trying it today. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. There's lots of different opportunities to refresh fish. And we have both our Kongs, so if we do get bit, it's not the end of the world. I think he just ate that lurchin. Whoa. Yo, Larry's getting scary. Scary Larry. Okay, we're good. Not so scary, Larry. All right, up, out, in, heading to the boss. And we're gonna go into my first theory about the game. So why did the rocks break down just for us to go on a waterfall? But there's a waterfall like world essentially later in the game, like a cliff world. So my theory is that they switched this boss and that cliff boss, because the cliff boss is actually a water boss. But that water boss is one of the hardest bosses. But my question to you, chat, what is this thing? Is it a snail? Is it Jar Jar Binks? Is it some kind of Demon's Gate? What do we have here? Holding upright in the R button, by the way, makes mincemeat of our mysterious boss friend. But yeah, even this boss's pattern is so much more basic than other bosses in this game. Like, I'm so convinced at the last second they were like, no, switch them. That one boss is way too hard. They're like, what about this boss, sir? They're like, spin him. Give him the morph moth. Just give him the morph moth. All right, so anyways, last few hits here. Shouldn't be too hard. Pop him in the eye. Grab some water for safety, apparently. And we're gonna make our way to World 4. Yeah, that's right, World 4.
Get a quick moment for a donation?
100%, yeah.
All right, well, we got a $5 donation from Safara666 saying, break a paw, Catnip.
Hey! Yo, thanks. Fun fact, that's my mom. Shoutouts to moms, because we wouldn't be here. So, going into this next level, fun fact, this level name, like the song name, not the level name, but the song name, is called Nuts and Bolts. So, Rare, even in the old days, Nuts and Bolts was definitely a thing that they were that was on the mind. But is this the best song? What do you think, Chad? Best song, worst song, in between song? Whoa, I was ahead of myself. And we're gonna keep going. Roll, jump in, going through enemies. Check out this little fun section here. You go left, right. Just skip all of that. Rolling is our ultimate weapon. It will achieve nothing but unlimited power. And Dinky Kong here will just be getting the dodges in. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these moves. All right, we come on up. Keep on moving. Nice quick dodge, just like that. Ride the platform up. There we go. Hopefully, if we do this all correctly, I will get to show off a fun little trick here. Check this out. Take some damage. Jump on up. Over the rope. Shooting off shots. These owls haven't slept in 7 weeks. But we're not gonna knock that. It happens. I totally get it, owl friends. So we're gonna keep going. Watch the shots. Keep dodging. We despawned one of those cannonballs. I just wanted to show that off. We're just doing a glitch exhibition, apparently. So next up, we have everybody's favorite level in a Donkey Kong game. That is Minecart. But in this game, it is Bobsled. And I have to say, another fun reason to run this game, bobsleds. Why? Who doesn't love bobsleds? Let's be honest, right? They are the way to go. Whoa! I was not paying attention for some reason. So jumping up and down hills can give you more speed. Or it's not even like more speed, you just like happen to skip stuff a lot faster, which I guess is more speed. Let me describe more speed without describing more speed. So, pretty self-explanatory level. I am definitely exhibiting the best way to demonstrate this level right now by constantly getting hit. That is definitely the intended strat and not something I am doing by accident right now. Luckily, there is a lot of safety barrels, a lot of backup barrels. Every time you have to grab a Kong, you're pretty much wasting a couple seconds. You're gonna lose something. You're losing time, you're losing your spot, you're losing your concentration. Maybe you lost the timing on the enemy. This last part here, a little scary. We're gonna play it a little safe. There we go. Get these last few jumps in. Party on. Except it's October. All right, let's keep going. We are gonna head into Ripsaw Rage. And I have to say, another reason number 556 why this game's amazing. I'm pretty sure it takes place in Canada. Like, where else would you find is it one lumberjack, two lumberjacks with this tenacity who can just saw down 2 trees at once from the bottom to the top? Like, where are you gonna find that but Canada? Let's be real. That kind of tenacity. And even just like the earlier levels, I won't lie, like the one, like the beginning levels, the Stilt Village kind of places. That reminds me of like, like Vancouver, like a cottage country kind of place. And even just like the being in the trees and a lot of just like, I feel like that's the country, so to speak, that we're in this game. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like Donkey Kong Country. I think like the first game was obviously like Donkey Kong's country. The second game was like K. Rool's country. And the third game is Canada. There's a very obvious progression. But yeah, this is your standard auto-scroller kind of stage. So if there's any other donations, this would be the perfect time to read them.
Nothing new yet, but I just want to remind everybody that we have one final incentive. So if you make a donation, please make sure to let us know if you want to put that money towards that incentive to hit the, I should probably bring it up in front of me, the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 upgrade to Legend Hunter. We are currently $345 away, and that's coming up fairly soon. So if you really want to see that happening, you know, be generous and donate and let us know.
Yeah, I think we should get a $5 train going if we can. If you're loving this run, you're giving cat faces, you want to support the event. Yo, I'm pretty sure that's the Black Tastic doing that run, right? The Bloodstained one. It's gonna be a amazing run, and
yeah, it's definitely him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I didn't say the wrong runner. That would be sad. So yeah, if you want to see a totally amazing run, definitely get that money in. Because not only, whoa, the game wants to make us see Wrinkly Kong. That's the one way to see it. You gotta go. You gotta do it. And it goes to an amazing cause. All right, so in this next stage, we have our good buddy here. We're calling him Bazooka Joe today. There is real names for a lot of these guys. His name's probably like Blast or something like that. But we do not want to get hit by his barrels. Some are TNT, some are regular. Some you can see, some you can't see. Some you gotta, kind of know where they are. And fun fact, not a lot of people seem to know this. Kind of one of those like hidden techniques of the Donkey Kong world. But if you have one Kong, you actually go into barrels faster. See like how we had to wait for Dinky Kong there? And even right there, I couldn't go because we had to wait for Dinky Kong to go in the barrel. So it's actually faster to do solo Kongs for a lot of these stages because you don't have to wait for the other Kong to go into the barrel. So I will not be demonstrating that today. Like I said, marathon run, don't want to... We gotta do this. And like I said, it's gonna be a hype run. I hope you're enjoying yourselves, everyone. If you haven't, shared a cat face, put your favorite cat face in the chat right now. Give that support, give that love. And we're out of there, just like that. And apparently that's the best I've ever done that stage. Look at that, apparently. So Low G Labyrinth. What makes it Low G? Well, this questionable gas does. And unlike the gas leak in Community in Season 4, we are not going to forget what we do here. We are going to move, and if you move in the same way, you should be good. Everything, for the most part in this game, is on a set path. Assuming, you don't mess up your movement and stuff like that. But the last world in this game is chock full of our good friend RNG, which is, the random number generator. So there's no guarantee in what we'll see, essentially. Like, it's not going to just be the same thing every time. Fun fact here, if you just hold this left side, I'm not even holding the direction. I was showing it like my webcam was on, but you couldn't see anything. So yeah, so keep jumping. You have to commit to all your jumps. If you don't allow yourself to do that, you're going to waste time. And wasting time in a speed run, do I have to say it, chat? Do I have to say it? So, dodging these bees, they're called, I believe they're called buzzers. I'm just calling everything a buzzer today. But these guys, they basically have chainsaws. And the fact that people don't find that terrifying, I find weird. How is no one afraid of the chainsaw bees? All right, well, we got the trick here. Woo! Let's go! Yo, we're just slipping through there. No hit. Feeling good, feeling clean. So fresh, so clean. We're gonna go up. Well, we get the last part here. We just gotta slip on under. Just like that. Hold jump into the barrel. We got Dixie in front, which is exactly what we want, because that will allow us to do a little hair twirl and kind of just skip a lot of this. Won't have to do a bunch of jumps and waste a bunch of time. And we are there. We are out. And we are at Chaos. So remember I said there was a boss coming up, Chaos. This is the boss in the North American version that you would skip. But since we're in the Japanese version, unless I can suddenly learn a frame-perfect trick, like right now, in this second, I don't think I will. We are gonna have to do it the old school way. So again, we will make up this time later with Bleak, hopefully. That will be the hypest part of the run. I'm doing super safe strats for this guy, by the way. You can actually jump from the bottom blade onto his head. But if you miss it, you pretty much, like, it's pretty risky because you'll probably miss the entire cycle. That boxing glove will box you. And then if you miss it, like, you have to make sure you get the setup good. You can get 2 times though if you're fast. If you're good. So yeah, so here's another boss that has multiple phases, multiple things. Pretty much showing off your platforming prowess. How good are you at platforming and dodging? I do wish that he shot the lasers during this part. I feel like it would make the boss a bit more interesting. But I wonder if it was just the Super Nintendo could only handle so much. Or they ran out of time or something. And by the way, I didn't even point out that the head, is it Max Headroom? Is it Terminator? Who is it? Who is the real boss? So if you didn't know, Chaos is the one who stole Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. That's why we're stuck with Dinky and Dixie here. We're just doing our best here. And then, right, one more time. If you notice, if you just kind of go on a little walk. Yeah, can't touch this. Yep. Yeah, it honestly can't hit you. I actually feel like running makes that way harder. All right, we're good. We're good. We're done. We're just gonna skip this text real quick. And, whoop. I missed one of the boxes. And we are gonna grab this ski and get us to everybody's favorite part of the game. What part is it? You know what part it is. How many times will Funky Kong flip the hammer? All right, let's see. Oh, we're stuck. How many times? How many do we got? We got 1. We got 2. Woo! We got 3. Ooh, he's going in today. 4. Oh, he almost did it. He was like mid-flip. He's working hard, building that boat. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, did not get the last flip, though. All right, we're going to be coming up to K3, the infamous world with Bleak Skip. And I have to say, look at all the snow in this world, and then look at all the snow that's not in the level. One of the best ice worlds you'll ever see in a video game. And the reason is, there's like 2 snow levels, and one of them you're in a snow toboggan. So whoever at Rare decided to not make the snow world a snow world, you're my hero. But I will say, this version of the game, the Japanese version, has better ice physics. Like I said, there's like very slight changes between the games. And the biggest one being just like those odd bees I mentioned, like they move kind of different, the ice physics, and whether you want to do Bleak Skip or Chaos Skip. There's a bunch of other stuff too I could get into. But like I said, I'm not going to overload your brain. I know I'm already talking a mile a minute, and we still got so much run left to go. So this game, fun fact, doesn't have any swinging ropes. You know those swinging ropes that are impossible to grab? This game has none of them. So it's amazing for the speed run. Everything's super consistent on these ropes. If you're Dixie Kong, she's fast. She jumps off like no delay at all. But Dinky Kong has a little bit of a delay. Every time he jumps off, there's like a little bit of like... So we want to make sure we don't have them, if possible. I mean, there's some levels we will, and it's not the end of the world. Like, we would waste more time trying to skip than trying to do it. But, yo, like I said, here's snow level number 2, our good friend the toboggan. This level can be pretty tough. It is a pretty standard minecart stage. I would say it's a lot harder than the ones in number 1 or 2. Actually, no, 2 has that race one's pretty hard, the rickety race. But also shoutouts to the like 17 layers of snow that appear on screen. Look at all the different, look at all the things that happen. Look, that's coming in the foreground. It's building up in the background more. It's gonna like come more into the fore. Like it does so much stuff in this one level, and you'll like never notice it unless I point it out to you right this second. So we're gonna have a fun little section here. We're gonna jump over a bunch of guys, and we're gonna have a little orchestra. All right, number 2, number 3. Perfect. This last part is insta-kill. If you mess up any of this, you will instantly die. Fun fact. So don't do that. Don't do that at the end of the level. And if you miss that jump, don't do it. And we're out. We are heading in I think the last waterfall level we're going to see in the run. And this one has a few tricks up its sleeve. We are going to be seeing one pretty easy to do trick that even you can do at home. And then there's a very hard trick that I will talk about, but I'm not going to do. If you hold left there, you can spawn these barrels a bit quicker. So what you want to do is get Dinky Kong, go on that little like ledge there, throw up, and then there you go. You just skip half the level. Super easy. Like I said, even grandma can do it. Go plug in the Super Nintendo. She's got this. So hardest part of the game casually right there. Done. Usually right here you'd throw up. Whoops. Dinky really wants to do it. So what we're going to do is a different strat instead. We're going to go over here, shoot into this barrel, come up here, do a little dodge, woo woo, and then you are going to just keep going. The other trick that I didn't perform is you essentially have to do a bunch of team throws, and these barrels that are dropping down, you have to perfectly land on them. And if you miss it, you basically just waste a bunch of time. So it's one of those things, like once you get it, it's like pretty consistent. But I am not at the point of confidence. And I know somebody's asking, when do we get to the spider factory? We're at the spider factory. We're here. Any smilers? All right, so we're gonna shoot the porcupines. They are in our way. You press L and R with a little bit of a delay, like LR. You will instant web. And that allows you to basically make a web under yourself. And you can skip like pretty much everything. Watch out for the Pepto-Bismol. It is very dangerous. Most people don't know this, but the Yeezys are very powerful on the spider. It has ultimate power, and it will not listen to anybody, especially not those Crocs. But yeah, you can jump on enemies with the spider. I don't know if you can in Donkey Kong Country 2, but in this game, the spider is very powerful. You may be noticing that I don't obey the laws of physics, and that is something that I've worked very hard to do, and we are going to continue doing for as long as we can. So, killing these bees, making instant platforms, climbing on up, making our way as quick as possible through the enemies, shooting things when we can. That was such a habit to grab that. But it's good muscle memory to have. So you're gonna go through here, damage boost through these bees, come on up to the side, and whoa! Instant web, you let me down! If you do it against the wall, fun fact, whoops, I shot that too early. If you do it against the wall, you actually will instant web, like it will do it for you. You don't even have to hit the button. Which I mean, that's probably just the web being a web. All right, let's go. Fancy strat. Oh yeah, that was a beautiful spider factory. Let's go, cat faces for that. That was the best spider factory I've ever done. Let's go. All right, Languin Lounge. Can we do this? Jumping at the start. Every snow level you want to jump at the start. And by doing that, you allow yourself to not only watch out. I don't know why I'm getting scared of them. As if I haven't played this game. I'm doing it for you, chat. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing it for the drama. For the drama. Aww. That's okay. We actually kind of want Dixie for this. I was just showing off. All right, so we're gonna go. These guys are called Languins. Do not worry, no penguins were actually harmed during the making of this game. But Languins were, unfortunately. We're gonna keep going, go up here. Ooh, that was a little close. I kind of jumped a little low. We'll grab this for safety, because I want to make sure that we can not die, because we are doing very well right now. And I want to make sure that we do the best possible run we can for Game Over Cancer. Because this is a great event, and cancer research means a lot. It has impacted my family before, and I want to make sure that, you know, we're able to do what we can to, like, stop it. So here we go, bleak skip. Will it be first try, second try, third try? Take your guesses in the chat right now. Will it be 22nd try, third try, 27th? Okay, hopefully it's not 27th. All right, here we go. No, not first try. Not first try. Oh, we're gonna lose time. Oh, not second time, no! Okay, it's gotta be third. Third's the lucky charm. First the worst, second the best. Wait, third's the one with the hairy chest? Oh no. All right, we got this, we got this. Oh no! Uh-oh, this is scary. Fourth try, come on. Of course, it's one of those things. All right, let's see if we got it, let's see if we got it. Yeah, there we go. We're still ahead. We're still good. All right, here we go. Cat faces. Fourth try. Frame perfect pause. Allows you to skip that boss fight. And that is Bleak Skip. That, even though I messed that up 4 times, that was still faster than fighting the boss, which is absolutely insane. And the best part about Bleak Skip is that it's still quick to do. So even if you tried to fight the boss, you could still try another few times to do Bleak Skip before you could ever get one more attempt in. By the way, best speedrun level coming up. Everything you thought you knew about hitboxes, they're a lie. Check this out. You think these bees care about your hitboxes? You think they work by your feeble laws? That bee does, apparently. That bee, you're making me look bad. What was that? That's amazing. All right, so we have to do a safety strat there. I wasn't supposed to get hit by that one bee. Yeah, everything. The bee knew I was talking. Where is this guy? What? I was like on a weird cycle. So everything's a lie. Yep. All right. That's what I thought, bees. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You gotta behave, chat. You gotta behave like these bees. All right, go over here, hug the wall. You're gonna go, watch out for this. Go down, climb on up. And what we're gonna do is bounce off this wall. And look at that. Smooth like butter. We have the extra hit, so we're gonna just take it. Go through here, grab this for safety. We're gonna go here, grab the only invisible DK barrel in all of Donkey Kong Country, and we are gonna use that Kong to fly through these bees to watch out for this guy, because he's a bit of a run killer. And we're gonna go the next place. So next theory that I have about the game. Why is this guy in a snow place? Were the snow chairlifts supposed to be in the snow world? And they totally like moved at the last second, and they like cobbled together this world from old ideas. And then I wonder if the chairlift was supposed to go to the boss in the mountain, like after they changed it, but then they changed that boss with the water boss, so they just scrapped everything. I've spent a lot of time playing this game, clearly, but when you're looking at this world map going between levels, you think about things like that. So another level here. I feel like a mobile app developer somewhere is currently stealing this idea and making it into a multi-billion-dollar game. But this is a perfect time. If there's any other donations or anything else you want to talk about, this would be a great time for that.
Sounds good. We actually do have a pair of donations here. We got a $5 donation, and pardon me if I mispronounced this. Eberk?
Hey! Yeah, Eberk.
Saying banana power. And another $5 donation from Safara666 or MomNip. Well, no, that came out wrong. CousinCatnip. The catnip donation train.
Let's go. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Yes, fun fact, Eberk's actually the one who draws my emotes and like my profile picture and stuff. So they do some amazing artwork. So definitely shout outs to Eberk for that. And yeah, don't forget, everyone, that there's one more incentive to make sure to, like I said, $5 trade. It's already rolling. It already left the station. So keep it up. The run's almost over. We got pretty much a little bit left here, but I'm confident that we're gonna take Dr. K. Rulenstein down. I'm sure we got this. So we're gonna keep going. Like I said, we're almost done the level. Do you want a little strategy, by the way? If you tap in time to the music, like the hi-hat, it actually works so well. Like you get the perfect pace, you pretty much dodge everything. There's some parts like here you kind of have to wait. But yeah, you just tap. It's like a rhythm level, secretly. But there's like some parts you kind of want to move, like right there. But I find the music stops there too, so it works out like perfectly. Like, you know, like the hi-hat stops, so you're like, oh, well, I guess I stop. These last few copter guys, how they're not dizzy is totally beyond me. But I am impressed by their desire to... I don't think they stole bananas in this game. Like, straight up, we're just trying to free Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Like, they just got into some... all sorts of banana trouble, monkey business. Some kind of fun. Anyways, auto-scroller's over. We're going into the next level. There is nothing wrong with your monitor. This level is in the dark, in the pitch black. And because I am pro 100% speedrunner man, we are going to be utilizing the darkness to our advantage by not turning on the fish and saving time. I make it sound like this totally elaborate strat, But I promise you, all you're doing here is just mashing charge. For some reason, they made Unguard an unstoppable killing machine in this game. Nothing will get in Unguard's way. And it doesn't care if you're a clownfish or a lurchin. It kind of cares if you're a lurchin. If the lurchins are closed, they will hurt you or kill you or whatever, depending on how many Kongs you got. But if you sort of like pause a second, you can kind of get on this like perfect pattern on these ones. As I was demonstrating by accident there, you can just totally kill them. So keep going, keep pumping for justice. And we're gonna go down to the right here. Going through, and you are gonna, I played it a little safe there. This last part can be a little scary. And I wanna just make sure that we're, like I said, not gonna die. Because that would be terrible. All right, one more round, there we go. Heading down, gonna go to the right here. It's kind of a pick your own path. Do not hit the fish. No! Oh, the run's canceled. Gotta reset. That's it. That's it. Going back to Winnipeg. All right, so we're gonna go to the end of the level here. Come on up. If we're fancy here, we'll get the fancy shield. Whee! We got the fancy shield. And we're gonna head into everybody's favorite Donkey Kong Country 2 level, Animal Antics. But this time, how about with an elephant? And everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah, so this level is pretty self-explanatory. We got different animals. We got to use them in different ways. And the way that we're using them right now is to beat the level. I wish there was more to say. But if you want something to think about, what is Squawk spitting out? Like, is it like spitting out like it's like, I don't know. You can get kind of dark with it. Like, is it spitting out its kids? Anyways, if you hold down A, you can go through the lurchins as quick as possible. If you stay on this upper part, pump on through, get the fish. We're gonna go on up, hop on off with the X button, save some time, go on over. We're gonna not get hit by anything because we want Dinky Kong in front, because that will allow us to get hit by the bomb that I totally did not mean to do. Now, there was a cool water trick we could have done here, but I hyped it up so much. I did commentary curse. I said earlier in the run, would I commentary curse? I just did. So this last part's pretty fun. You jump off their head, you bop them one time, give them the old bop and twist it. And we're gonna go to the exit here, on the exit, just like that. Still doing good, and we're heading over to Ropey Rumpus. Let us go. So there's an amazingly hard trick that I will not be demonstrating. I will be instead showing you the super easy trick that even a non-speedrunner could do. You could pick up this game right now. And by the way, it's on the Nintendo Switch Online service. They finally added all the DKC games. So if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you already have this game. You have no excuse. And you can even get the Japanese version if you wanted to. Or the PAL region if you really wanted for some reason. So anyways, we're gonna go over here, go across, jump on over. Remember I talked about before how Dixie Kong is really good for these stages? The reason being is that not only are hitboxes a lie, as I keep demonstrating, but we also got the Swag Bird. Yo, let's go, Swag Bird, Swag Bird. It's the Swag Bird. How we gonna go? Swag Bird, I wanna see that Swag Bird. Oh yeah, Swag. F in the chat for Swag Bird. No more Swag Bird, that's it. Never gonna see Swag Bird again. But it's okay, we are on the boss. Again, there's some really fun strats you can learn for this guy. Instead, I'm gonna just be showing you, like I said, just the fun little, like, borderline casual strat. Pump that. This one's in a weird spot. I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, no. Alright. There is a bit of RNG with this. Oh, wow. That's never happened before. There we go. So, poke him in the eyeball. We're going to be heading on down. This second phase is the one where you would kind of just pump across there. Really, it's kind of unsafe, but it's pretty consistent. Like everything in this game. But instead, we're going to do the old school strat. And I mean, even just getting these first tries is pretty impressive. If you've ever played this game before, these missiles can ruin your day. They will turn at the very last second. So shoutouts to this. I actually thought this was the only way you could beat this boss as a kid. I thought he never stopped shooting the spikes, but he does. And are we gonna get the kiss? Nope. Unguard that's it. F in the chat for Unguard. We're losing everyone. We lost Swagbird. We lost Ungard. What is this, Final Fantasy IV? We're just losing everyone. But everybody's favorite part of the run. 44 minutes in. And guess what? RNG world. What better way to end a speed run than with Copium? What a better way to end it. All right, here we go. The first level is actually probably the least RNG of all of them because it has none. But I feel like there's a bit of RNG in the sense of just like the ropes move kind of fast. So you might kind of just like do something different like that. But that just comes down to Dinky Kong's inability to jump off ropes kind of fast. But we're getting there. Kind of got thrown off my groove there, but we're fine. Whoa. We're fine as he panics. So we're going to keep going. We're going to jump over these bees. If you notice, they saved the jungle aesthetic for the final world, which is something I really liked. I liked how they didn't go to like the usual Donkey Kong Country cliche stuff in this game. And in fact, it's more of like a haunted forest, kind of similar to like number 2, as opposed to like number 1's happy-go-lucky kind of stuff. I say happy-go-lucky and the music's like doo 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 doo. So anyways, we're gonna keep, whoa, I almost died there. We're gonna keep going up, dodging these bees. Pretty simple stuff. All you gotta do is just not get hit. I mean, sounds easy on paper, right? But can you do it? Maybe. So there we go, nice. Clean level. We're in, we're out, and we're heading into creepy caverns. This level, it's a level. The hardest part is that the barrels can just decide to not go the direction you want them to. These white ghost barrels, they basically, so look at this guy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, down. The seldom seen down. Oh, wow. We're just showing everything off today. So this is one of the reasons why people, or one of the few reasons, I guess, the other being Bleak Skip, but one of the few reasons why people have against this game. Oh, kind of got scared there. And that's levels like this and Lightning Lookout. Well, Lightning Lookout, you can get consistent if you are consistent, but if you do one thing different, then the lightning changes. In this level, you just have to be fast. And if you've ever played Kirby Superstar, any Kirby Superstar fans in the chat, what you're gonna want to do is practice that game where you know, we have to like fight like King DDD and Meta Knight and all that stuff. You gotta do that mini game, and just that'll get you good at this. You'll be ready. So keep on going, watching out for the bodybuilder crocs. They are trying their best. So anytime you see a red bee, there is gonna be a ghost barrel there. You can Dixie through them. I mean, like Dixie hair toss. You can Dixie through them with her hair toss, like in the air, like when you twirl. But unfortunately, it's hard. There's some fun stuff you can do, but we're gonna do a fun little strat. Check this out. Yeah, easy every time. Can we get some cat faces? We're gonna keep going. We got the most intense level coming up right now. Lightning Lookout. This is like the make or break of the run, essentially. Will you succumb to the lightning, or will you look out? And it's in the name. So this lightning here, it does a little flash, does a little courtesy flash before it annihilates you. So if you know how the game works, you know how to like, you know how fast momentum you can get, like how much space your roll jump can get, you're good. You can get away from the lightning in time, like there. Also knowing how close you can get to it before it touches you is also very important for this level. Like I knew how much time I had. The other thing that's kind of important, weirdly enough, at least more in the speed run, is water skipping. This is one of Dinky Kong's special abilities that Donkey Kong doesn't have, but you can skip on the water. And the lightning can strike the water and shock you. There are physics in this game, or at least on the water. So you do not want to be in the water when lightning strikes. It will kill you. So if you may be wondering sometimes why I'm like jumping or like being like, ah, that's why. But right now the level's being super nice. The other ways to stop the lightning is to either get hit or to grab another Kong. Both of those things will stop. I tried to get risky there. Okay, we got this. Woo! Let's go! That was a beautiful lightning lookout. Apparently the best I've ever done. So next up, Coin Dozer Clamor. My theory with this level is that these are all the coins that you beat up during the game. If you did like 103% or 105%. Whoa, whoa, okay, oh, okay. And I'm glad they're demonstrating it, but they have very obnoxious hitboxes. Unlike the bees, these guys will knock you off. And the unfortunate part is you have to use them as platforms. I make it look kind of easy. I mean, that's my job, right? That's what they brought me in for. But essentially what you want to do is land right in the center. It's kind of visual. At this point, I can like feel it with my fingers, I guess. I don't know. I can like, you know what I mean? I can like gauge it pretty well. But it does take a lot of practice. A lot of runs will die here when you first start. Like that! I swear, that's RNG or something. Whoa, what a death. We would have PB'd, by the way, if we didn't die there. So rip the PB. But that's okay. What we're gonna do is keep going. I liked how I feel like it's a random chance you'll get knocked off. Like, I swear it is. Because, like, I landed on the spot. You even saw, like, Dixie landed. But the game was like, see that, it worked that time. That's okay, it wasn't too long. That's like 10 seconds. I'm doing my best here, chat. I'm trying. So we're gonna hair twirl, go on across, skip some of these barrels. There wasn't the odd time that guy hasn't shot before, and that has been bad times. So let's get past these last 3 guys. And look at that, beautiful. We are out of here. Cat faces for the final stage. And the last gimmick they throw at us is not only a water level, but reverse control water level. So left and right are reversed. But not only that, you also have up and down, which aren't reversed. So up is still up and down is still down. So you want to make sure that you don't hit the wrong direction because you're reversing everything. Like, because you still have to hold down to go down, like in this section and stuff like that, to go faster. Or up to, like, you know, stop your momentum or something like that. I just took the hit. Didn't even try that time. So even on guard, the controls are reversed. And you may be asking, why is Unguard in this run so much? That's because Unguard is awesome. Shoutouts to Unguard. So, last part of this stage here, not too bad. All you really gotta do is utilize that A button technique that I talked about before, where Unguard will just fly through everything. And then just go down. Those Lurchins, if you do it the same every time, you'll kill them first try. You come down here, we're gonna have to do a little bit of dodging. Ooh, look at that's 1. That's 2. Let's see if we get the quick one. Ooh, we got the quick one. We're gonna hold up so we can go faster through that section. We're gonna dodge the clownfish. Unfortunately, Larry's not here to help us out. Played that a little safe, but that's mostly just because I want to make sure I am good for this last section. We're gonna switch our Kongs. Whoops. I got messed up by the reverse controls. And we're gonna go up to the ending because we want to have Dinky Kong for the final 2 fights. If there's any last donations, this would be the perfect chance.
Well, all right. We actually do have a couple of other donations that we received. We've got a $50 Canadian donation from Sissy Mac and a $50 Canadian donation from Your Late 11.
Hey, yo, amazing. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, that puts us at our incentive for the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon at about halfway, so only about $255 to go. We got 2 more games after this to get through it, so let's get at it.
Amazing. Yeah, get those. There's not much time left. Make sure to get those money in. So that was an abysmal fight right there. I'll need to switch my Kong. So I'm glad we were reading donations during that, because so this whole time it was not chaos. It was actually the man behind the curtain, Dr. K. Rulenstein, the whole time, and he is up to no good. But if you may be surprised, you might be asking yourself, wow, that character from Smash Brothers, he got his own game? Wow. But all jokes aside, you may actually recognize the propeller fan here from K. Rules up B in Smash Brothers, like his recovery. So it does pay homage to this game. Whoa, I'm in the wrong side. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. This last part of the run is falling apart, but that's fine. I got ways. So if you didn't know, Dixie just sort of overhangs the barrel. And by overhanging that barrel, you allow yourself to just kind of walk into K. Rulenstein. Like, they kind of dangle their toes out a little bit, and those toes are like their Achilles heel, literally. So, little trick here, check this out. We're gonna do little tricks every part of this fight. That's one trick there, where we skipped one of the phases of him going across. Then since we're Dixie Kong, we can just go again. And look at that. He doesn't even get a chance to do anything. So this next part, we're gonna do a little roll jump. And we're gonna go to the side here and again, skip another phase. So what you do is this, you go down, you duck, just to dodge him. Grab that. I think you can go over him, but we're gonna play it safe for today. You don't want to be trying new strats in the middle of the final boss. That's one of them down. The platform's gonna come back. I'm kind of on a weird cycle. So we'll probably have to play this a little safe. Just because I want to show off the last part. It's pretty fun. So you go over here, go up, jump on. This one you can jump over because he goes lower. Again, we throw the barrel. And we got 3 hits left, ladies and gentlemen. Are we gonna get this? That is the question. His little dangly feet. Cat face is in the chat. Oh, I missed it. I got scared. Cat face is in the chat. Let's go. That's 1. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Number 2. And the final one, ladies and gentlemen, Kongs and Apes. Let's get this. Time's coming up soon, and... Whoa! Time! Let's go! 55:02. Yes, 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 yes. So, it turns out, not only was Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong alive the whole time, they were actually inside chaos and controlling them. So, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong were the true bad guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? But either way, if we just wait like 10 seconds, or like I'd say about 20 seconds, it's almost done. I can pull up the in-game timer and we can look at it. I just have to wait for the credits to officially start. But I'll just say my thank yous now before it happens. Thank you so much, Game Over Cancer, for having me out. This was an amazing event. I've been having so much fun watching the runs during the week, seeing all the other people participating, all the donations people are giving, all the love and support, and all the people who are coming out for such a great cause. Both runners, viewers, the amazing hosts. Chat, if you haven't given any thanks to these hosts, these people who are staying up, making these runs possible, and making sure we're all here on time and ready to go. What are you doing? But either way, we'll pull up the in-game time in about 5 seconds. Cranky just has to do one last. But you're not gonna hit a guy with glasses, are you? All right, here we go. Let's see. What is our official final time? What's it gonna be? It takes 3, 2. What's it gonna be? Let's see. A 48. Hey, very good run. Let's go. All right, well, that's gonna be it for me. I am CousinCatnip. Thank you so much for having me. This was Donkey Kong Country 3 Any%. I will see you all later.
All right, well, thank you, CousinCatnip. We will be getting ready for the next run, which is going to be ActRaiser Professional Mode, run by Taleo.